Well, another season went down from the Portland Trail Blazers in a heartbreaking way. But today, for this video, is what the Portland Trail Blazers have got to do this offseason to become better. Now, before we get in this video, the Portland Trail Blazers are going to give Damian Lillard a 4-year, $191 million. That's the plan for them. Now, how do I personally feel about that? I think he was worth it, even though the third round he was a disappointment. Only averaged 22 points. But overall, the guy had a solid postseason and getting this team to this far. Not even 100% healthy, so yeah. So, what do the Portland Trail Blazers have to do? Well, let's look at it. Let's look into this. And also the free agents of the Portland Trail Blazers. Give me a sec. Are Jake Layman, and he's restricted free agent. Al-Farouq Aminu, Rodney Hood, Seth Curry, and Enes Kanter. Now let's look into this. I think they need to re-sign Enes Kanter. Now, what Kanter proved to Portland after Nurk went down, let's all be for real. He stepped up big time. And even playing through a dislocated shoulder in the playoffs. Now, he wasn't used that much in the third round because he was celebrating Ramadan, which may not be like the best excuse, really. Because, he actually had to not eat or drink until sundown. For now, 2 months. He's got to do this for 2 months, which is pretty interesting. But still, I think what Enes Kanter brought to the table for the Portland Trail Blazers on their bench, I think he made their bench look better. I think the rebound game got better when they had added him for Nurk. Now, I know many people are not going to say he's not a good defender. I thought he was decent with Portland. And yet, people don't want to bring up how good he was with offense. And the story he has had over the years is still sad. And even, I think he respects the organization a lot. And even the mayor was trying to find a way for Kanter to actually safely travel to Canada, even if he does not end up being in Portland for next season. So the fact that even the mayor would try to help him to do that, I think he wouldn't mind staying. I really don't think he wouldn't mind staying with us. Next up is Rodney Hood. Now, after that first rounder, Rodney Hood was disappointed in the first round. But the second round, he showed up, and a little bit in the third, even though he can't beat the Golden State Warriors somehow. Like, seriously, why is this guy getting swept in the Golden State Warriors, like, every single year now? Like, can we show some respect for Rodney? Come on. Show my man some love. But really, though, what Rodney Hood did this season with the Portland Trail Blazers, after getting traded to the Cleveland Cavaliers, the Portland Trail Blazers bench, I would say, became a lot better. And I'm looking at the situation with him for free agency. He wants to stay. He loves the organization. He loves the fan base. He said he has not felt any happier since being with Utah. You like how he said since Utah because he was on a winning team, and then, LeBron left, and Cavs suck. Okay. So really, I think I look at this for Rodney. I think he even is going to probably come back for us next season. He's a guy I don't think we should lose, even though I think he should be the starting small forward, even though he's a shooting guard. But he did come off the bench pretty well, at least. So I think they should resign for Rodney Hood. Well, and this is just if we move on with Seth Curry. I wouldn't mind Seth Curry, but Patrick Beverley. Okay, here we go. The guy you can't stand to go against because sometimes he'll pull off something. But we gotta be honest, let's be for real. This guy is a good defender. A guy you would want on your side to a close, tight game, you could say, for a bench. Even though he averaged 7.6 points per game and 5 rebounds, he's still a heck of a defender. And that's been, the biggest problem for Portland the whole season. Their defense just didn't become well. I mean, you need defense to help you win championships. And this is one of the reasons why they lost to Golden State. They didn't really have enough defense to defend anybody, really. But really, if we get Patrick Beverley, I think that'd be sweet, especially for your bench, having someone come off the bench that's a good defender. And this guy ain't afraid to go against guys like Kevin Durant. We all know that. Next up, Bojan Bogdanovic. Now, the top three small forwards are all-stars. And we all know Portland can't really get an all-star to come here yet, unless they find a way to trade Evan Turner and then they can acquire an all-star. But Bogdanovic put a career high in points, rebounds, and assists. One of the best shooters in the NBA. His three-point percentage was actually 42.5% three-point shooting. Average 18 points per game, 4.1 rebounds per game. His value as a free agent is only hurt by his lackluster defense and the fact that he just turned 30. So really, he may be 30 now, but I still think he can do some things. I think Portland is going to need a forward like him. They really haven't had a small forward, unless they could put Hood at the small forward. Because if they somehow get a small forward in free agency, but keep Hood, that means Hood will be in the bench behind CJ. That's what it would tell. But I think if they get Bojan Bogdanovic, I can't say his name. Hopefully Bogdanovic is the right name. I don't know. I can't say his name. I'm sorry. But still, though, they have not had a good three shooter, unless you want to say Rodney Hood, but Rodney Hood's coming off the bench. So if you have this guy as your starting lineup with Damian and CJ, you basically do have your third shooter. I mean, if this guy's 42.5% for threes, and average 18 points per game, literally just having the pet put up his career high in points, rebounds, and assists. And if he is one of the best shooters in the NBA, that's a guy you should go after. His career earnings is actually $21,091,796. But his earnings this year were $10,500,000. So really, if they could give Evan Turner like literally $18 million a year, Evan Turner is literally our third highest paid player in our team, we can do something like that. Well, that's not all of it. We got the power forwards. God, it's going to come. Because all these power forwards I like. Except for one. Actually, no, two. I don't want Kristaps Porzingis because here's why. Well, there's no way we're going to get him. But even if there is a possibility of getting him, actually, I don't like what he's been doing off the court. I really don't. I really disrespect the things he's already been doing. Now let's look at this. As you can also see, the career earnings and earnings of the years of these players right here on hoopshype.com from each position. So, let's begin. Tobias Harris, I think, would be a great addition, but I will be honest with you. I don't think Portland is going to go after Tobias Harris. I personally, who I really want out of all these guys is actually Julius Randle. Now, look at that earnings. How can you not say Portland can get a guy like this? And seeing what he did in New Orleans, and the fact that the Pelicans have the number 1 overall pick, if they don't draft Zion Williams, that means they're going to stick with Julius Randle. I mean, that's basically what you're going to say if you don't draft Zion. So really, I think the Portland should try to get Julius Randle. I mean, it's like I already said, he's finished around the paint, specialized in using athleticism to drive by slower big men, average career numbers in multiple categories this year. So really, and guess what? He's hitting, you could say, his prime now. And not only that, why would he want to stay with a team that's literally going to lose Anthony Davis? Unless he becomes the future of the team. Well, and we also have Nikola Mirotic. Okay, I just need to check something. Now, he's somewhat old, but I really don't think Nikola Mirotic would come to Portland, especially what he's been doing right now with Milwaukee and how far he's gotten. So really, I don't think Nikola Mirotic will be a part of what Portland is going to go after for. I mean, Portland tried to go after him in the trade block, but they were too late. Paul Millsap. Oh my gosh, this is a tough one. The reason why I'm saying this is a tough one because, look, I think Paul Millsap, yeah, he's an all-star, but is he really the all-star power forward Portland would need, or the power forward they would need? Paul Millsap, as you can see, well, lowest points per game in 9 years. He can defend at a high level still. But personally, I don't think we'll even talk to Paul Millsap. Here's why. Why would Paul Millsap leave Denver for what the Denver Nuggets will have? Because let's say the Warriors don't have Klay and Durant. Can you not pick the Denver Nuggets to make the finals? Because I personally think Denver, if Golden State separates, they have a great shot to win the finals or even make it. But you never know. Maybe the Lakers can make some moves in the Clippers. Marquise Morris, he's an unrestricted free agent, sadly. Actually, never mind. He is a value to the Celtics. So I really don't think Boston. Okay, I just need to check what's there. I don't think Boston would let him go. So I think he stays in Boston. Thaddeus Young, as you can see right here, hugely impactful contributor thanks to his plus defense and finishing around the basket. That's something Portland's going to need. They're going to need a guy, a power forward that at least can score somewhat and play defense. Tom Gibson, too old. Sorry, but no. I'm sorry, no. Kenneth Perrine. He did show some improvements when he got to join the Rockets, but I don't know. You like how I got all these guys in there, but yet I don't have Al-Farouq Aminu? Look, there's just one guy I want. There's just one guy. There's one guy. You're seeing right now. There's one guy I want. There's one guy I want from the power forwards. And it's this guy. It's him. I think he can have the potential to be an all-star and be a next LaMarcus Aldridge. I think he can have the potential. And plus, he's young. And yet, he's better than Al-Farouq Aminu. Because let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you something. You don't think Portland's going to even consider bringing back Al-Farouq Aminu? I don't think they are. I mean, for crying out loud, in the entire postseason, he averaged 6.4 in the postseason. Guess who outscored him? The third-string center Myers Leonard outscored Al-Farouq Aminu. And yet, you don't think they would still keep him? I mean, my God, they benched him after, 3 minutes after the second quarter. They benched him the whole game. What has he done? And you know what? If that happens, it proves all those fools who defend the man to say he's a good power forward. Shut up. He didn't do anything for us in the playoffs. Nothing. Nada. Zero. Nah. This guy right here, he will be better. He's already better than Al-Farouq Aminu. Give me a Julius Randle at the power forward position, and then we are good. Well, that's personally what I think they have to do. And there's no coaches changes I would suggest for now. Yes, I know Stotts, you guys know my history with him. But I thought he did a good coaching job this year, so really. And after I said that, they just extend Terry Stotts. I can't wait to see what tragic he's going to do for us now. But anyway, I'm going to be honest with you. He does deserve the contract extension. He actually does deserve it for what he's done this postseason. So, he deserved it. I'll give him that. Good job, Stotts. Good job. Anyway, now, I know what you guys were thinking. What about trades, TG? Well, if I had to say a trade, it is going to be for Anthony Davis. But the thing is, though, I'd rather wait for one more year next offseason when Anthony Davis is free agent. Because here's the thing, though. LeBron James, and I know, because we all know he wants to join the Lakers. When Anthony Davis is a free agent, LeBron James next season will be 37, I believe. 37 and 36. And what this season just proved is that LeBron is getting old. So really, Anthony Davis, and we all know, doesn't care about the money. So he wants to be on a contending team, and by far, Portland's got a bright future. Now, how do we get him in a trade if it happens? Well, it's simple. We trade Nurk. We trade 2 first-round picks, probably Evan Turner for keep more cap space, Zach Collins, Maurice Harkless, Anthony Simons, who is showing some promise, and we get Anthony Davis. Now, it's going to be hard to trade those guys. And you guys know I love me Jusuf Nurkic, but Anthony Davis is by far better. And Anthony Davis is a power forward that Portland need, and I think he could fit the system. Because let's all be for real. The power forward position is the one position the Portland Trailblazers have been having problems with since LaMarcus Aldridge left. So really, if they can get a power forward even this offseason, let's say they get Julius Randle for a 4-year deal, you know what? I'll be fine with that. I'll be fine. He's not Anthony Davis, but he is one of those guys that could be an upcoming star. So, what do you guys think the Portland Trailblazers should do this offseason about signings and trades? So leave a comment down below, hit the like button, share it with your friends, subscribe to more videos like this one. This is TG2 Mode signing off. And, well, we'll see if this stuff will actually happen. We'll see.